Now it's time to test it out outdoors. Let's see if it's going to fly well. This little non-proportional turn airplane. There's slight breeze, but it's coming down as the sun is going down. So, wish me luck. Wow, it is climbing even at like the 50% throttle. I think it's all tail heavy. And you can tell how quickly it gets upset by turns because it's doing on or off. So let's see the glide characteristics. So I just turn off the throttle all the way. It is just gliding. Back on power, and you can tell it did a little bit of purposing. And on the background, my son Kai is flying his Volantex RC Sport Car 500. Yes, this feels tail heavy. And I'm trying to adjust the throttle. I have to be very careful doing the turns with by bumping. If I hold it too much, you know, it just goes into this, basically this, because it is on off. I wish they implemented a proportional turn control. How much more would it cost? A couple dollars? I would have been willing to pay that. And it's like fairly small, simple airplane. I cannot imagine it will cost too much, and they cannot sell it less than 30 bucks. Because we have a little bit of breeze when it's like that, tail heavy, it gets upset very quickly. The good thing is it is flying slow. Let me try to land it. Okay, didn't quite catch it. But what I can do is probably I can add a little bit of weight to the nose. I have a dime. It may be too heavy for it. I'm going to do it anyway. Let me grab some tape from my friend Tim over there. I forgot to bring my tape. Here's a little bit of blue tape, and my dime is over here. I'm just going to tape it down. Not doing a very good job. So here we go. We have quite a bit weight now, about 1 gram I think. Let's see how it's going to change its flight characteristics. I'm expecting it's going to need a little more power to stay flying straight and level. Well, it is definitely flying faster than before, but that's the way I like it. And it's very stable. It's at about maybe 40-50% throttle, and I'm just giving a little bit of bumps to turn it. Oh, that's my son Kaya's Volantex RC Sport Car 500. He's enjoying, and a couple friends of ours are flying with us, Tim and Melly. Well, it is not bad for a non-proportional turn airplane. The weight may be a little too much. As you can see, it's going quite fast, and during the turns I have to increase the throttle quite a bit in order to keep it flying level and not lose any altitude. But other than that, it flies really nice, and we have a little bit of breeze coming towards us, towards the main camera. So I am on my turns, I am just using figure 8 turns, always turning into the wind. And now I'm going to make a left turn. The skies are quite crowded right now, and mosquitoes are coming as well. And you have seen that there was a loss of altitude on that turn because I kind of sustained the turn a little too much. I keep forgetting, and that turn, I should have just bumped it. It is better than I expected. After adding the dime, maybe a smaller weight, maybe a small washer, 2/3 of the weight of a dime, maybe better. And if we slow it down a little bit, still keep its stability, and then on the turns it will be a little more stable and not lose as much altitude. Let me try turning the other way around so I can bring it a little closer to the camera, or I'm not going to say low and slow, because as you can see, it is turning quite fast and traveling quite fast. Yeah, that time is, I think, a little too much. But it is flying very stably, especially when I'm not turning. So the gyro is working well. Yeah, during the turns I have to go like full power. Here it's a little closer pass, and I'm just bumping the throttle to make the turns a little more manageable. It is flying fast. It was a completely different animal without that little dime, but I didn't like the tendency of purposing. It's not doing the purposing anymore because of that extra weight in the nose. It stabilized much quicker. It's flying fast. The tail has more authority, keeping it flying straight and level. Here we go. Close and personal. And I think you got the point. Wow! That was a mini micro jet that landed, Tim's jet. Let's see if I'll be able to actually catch it in the air. I like hand landings, and I have to, come kind of towards me. Whoa. Not quite, almost, but it got caught on my hat camera, I think. Let's try it again. It is fun. And during that last turn, it lost quite a bit altitude, so I have to be careful those turns. Okay, this time I got it with a running start, so I like it. I like it. It's not a complete bud, but it's not a dud either. So I'm going to play with the weight, decrease it a little bit at the nose, and make it fly a little better. Again, it would have been a dud if the balance was a little better, with a little bit more weight. Maybe this pushed forward a little more, and with a proportional control. That's so sad. Such a missed opportunity not providing proportional turn control on this one. Again, if you like yellow and red airplanes, this one is for you. If you like two-channel airplanes like I do, which don't have any hard parts, this one is for you. And before I close, I'm going to do one more flight for you, but because I want to take this extra weight towards the nose off, which is the wheel, and now I have the dime minus the wheel. Maybe it will give me something that is a little slower to fly but still stable. It is still stable, and let's see if during the turn it's going to lose as much altitude. No, it doesn't. So I think it does a little bit, but not as much as before. So, and I think it is flying a little slightly slower. I mean, that couldn't be too much weight, but this is definitely coming a little more balanced. Oh, it landed itself. Kaya, can you throw it towards me after I give throttle? Just throw it towards me. So I don't know why, but whenever I'm coming from that direction, it loses altitude, and it's actually turning towards the wind, so it should gain altitude. Maybe the battery is getting low, I'm not sure. So I'm going to try to bring a little Yeah, there's a little bit more purposing tendency right now. Yeah, this, even catching it was a little easier because it wasn't as fast. So now it has good balance, it's flying nicely, it is small enough you can almost fly it anywhere without the fear of hitting somebody or some dog. It's not a bud, but it is somewhere in between, like closer between the middle and towards the bud. So I give it maybe a 7 out of 10. Not bad at all, Flybear. Well, folks, that's it. Another 2-channel airplane review. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, if you think this was useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Hope to see you on the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.